From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Saturday, April 22nd, 2017. Silver is trading at $17.94 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,285 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 2.4 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $1,232. Antiwar.com reports massive U.S.-based oil company Exxon Mobil will not be getting a waiver from the Treasury Department allowing them to participate in joint drilling operations with Russian-based oil company Rosneft. Exxon had previously been given waivers in 2015 and 2016. The U.S. sanctions barring Exxon Mobil from drilling for oil in Russia were part of a 2014 series of sanctions by the U.S. and the European Union, though as Exxon was quick to point out, the sanctions would still allow EU-based companies to operate in Russia, putting the major U.S. companies at a competitive disadvantage. Russia and Siberia in particular are seen as a huge growth market for oil production, and while it's certain Russian companies like Rosneft will be key in the build-up, the experience of large multinationals like Exxon Mobil is a big opportunity for them to get involved in the production ramp-up. The Treasury Department's refusal to grant Exxon Mobil a waiver is particularly noteworthy because the Exxon CEO, who managed to get waivers in 2015 and 2016, Rex Tillerson, is the current U.S. Secretary of State who would seemingly be in a position to influence such a move. The denial may be intended to prevent claims of a conflict of interest, but it also risks doing serious harm to major U.S. oil producers, cutting them off from Russia at a time when they are already facing a disadvantage to the rest of the world by preventing them from making deals in other big sources of oil production investment, Iran. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. Reuters reports a wildfire in southwest Florida triggered evacuation orders for about 2,000 homes on Friday, prompting the governor to deploy National Guard troops to help residents fleeing the flames. Clark Riles, a senior forester for the Florida Forest Service, said the wildfire had charred about 4,800 acres in Collier County and forced residents to evacuate their homes in the Golden Gate Estates area of Naples. Firefighters said people have been resisting calls to leave their homes. The fire, which erupted on Thursday, is consuming palmetto trees and grasses. It has destroyed an unknown number of homes and hard-to-reach areas with thick vegetation. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports Tesla said it has issued a voluntary recall of about 53,000 of its Model S and Model X vehicles over a parking brake issue. Tesla said the possible manufacturing issue with the electric parking brake on models built between February and October could prevent the brake from releasing. The company said a small gear fitted inside the vehicle could have been improperly built by its third-party supplier. If the small gear were to break, the vehicle's parking brake would be stuck and the car would be prevented from moving. Tesla said in a statement, "We do not believe this issue could ever lead to a safety concern for our customers, and we have not seen a single accident or injury related to it. However, in order to be overly cautious, we are going to be proactively replacing these parts to ensure that no issues arise." Tesla said there have been no reports of the parking brake system failing to hold a parked vehicle or failing to stop a vehicle in an emergency, adding that the issue does not affect the vehicle's regular braking system. The Palo Alto, California-based company said it would alert affected customers of the recall via mail and email, which will inform them on how to replace the parking brakes. Tesla anticipates it will be able to obtain replacement parts for all affected vehicles by October. They said the vehicles are still safe to use while the recall efforts continue. Tesla added, while less than 5% of the vehicles being recalled may be affected by this issue, we are recalling 53,000 vehicles total out of an abundance of caution. Based on the design of the gear, it is difficult to tell exactly which vehicles are affected. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.